Greetings. Welcome to Little Discovery Corner. It's Feminine Side Friday. Today I split my deck on Sky Expansion. Befriend the mind, inner freedom, expand consciousness. And on the other side of the deck was Awareness. Key to healing. Notice patterns and illusions and pause. And this lines up with what we've been seeing this month on Fridays. Noticing patterns, becoming aware of anything you've been in denial about. That's illusions. Pausing, that's stillness, came up a couple weeks ago. And finding freedom, inner freedom, freedom for your inner child. Befriending your mind, that includes your inner child, your intuition. Basically, nurturing your inner self, taking care of your inner self as you would your own child. Basically, you should treat yourself like you are your own child, in a nurturing, caring, loving manner. Try to foster a healthy sense of self for that child within you, and a healthy sense of self-love and self-care, drawing boundaries, and learning self-respect, which involves being aware of patterns and illusions, when you're being taken in, when your energy is being drawn from in a connection and not given back to, that sort of thing. And I noticed these are two air cards, and both of these we got feathers, which is a sign of wisdom, and this some sort of bird of prey, possibly an eagle, also a sign of wisdom, and we see both of these figures are focused on the crown chakra, the mind, being aware of yourself, being aware of your surroundings, being aware of your connections, seeing things for what they are. Okay, I think I'll add in my Singles and Relationship Oracle deck. That always seems to be helpful. Ooh, this one turned right over. Don't neglect yourself. Self-neglect. You are neglecting your own needs. Practice self-care. Neglecting your own needs in relationships. Okay, that could be what you need to become aware of with both of these cards. Being aware of patterns and illusions. Pausing to think about that. What are you not getting what are you giving into certain connections that you're not getting in return? Once you become aware of that, then you'll know where you need to draw boundaries and find freedom for your emotional self, for your inner self, physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, finding freedom and being able to grow. Okay, anything else? All right, don't get serious too soon. Maybe you're trying to foster a new connection, and you gotta be careful not to drag that new connection down with old patterns and old illusions. And this is where pause comes in, I guess. Key to healing is to take things slow. Don't neglect your own needs. Don't neglect your own sense of self-respect and respect for others. And maybe sometimes you need to do more healing before you pursue new connections. And maybe there's a connection on your mind. You're anxious to get reestablished. You're hoping to, now that you've noticed your patterns and have been working on healing. I think this. If there was a healthy connection that you lost, or a healthy connection you're thinking a connection that with the potential to be much healthier than you're used to, and you're anxious to get that going, get that ball rolling. Be careful that you're not rushing. Be careful that you've sufficiently done enough healing work on yourself, and that you're not rushing into a codependent relationship in which you'll just make that other person feel suffocated maybe, or you'll once you start to connect emotionally, you get scared off and run away and hurt them, and then thereby hurting yourself. So don't rush. And don't neglect yourself. Know what you need. Know to fill your own cup and be comfortable with emotional intimacy and expression. Okay. Holding on. You must release old ties in order to have a fresh start with someone new. Okay. All right. So this is telling me that you need to focus more on yourself for now. Don't rush into anything. You might be holding on to past patterns, past connections. Even if this is someone you want to reconnect with and you find worth reconnecting with, you might be having them, say, on a pedestal in your head, and you're dwelling on old memories. Maybe they've changed and grown into a healthier version of themselves, a more self-assured version of themselves, and they're not going to fall for old patterns, old ways of thinking, and the old connection you have. It would have to be something very all new and different, and you have to take more time to heal in order to release the past, whether it's toxic or nostalgic and cheer, romantic. You might have to release all of it in order to get truly manifest a new connection that's happy and healthy and nurturing emotionally and lasting. Oh, these ones are all mixed up. All right, anything else for today? Conclusions are within reach. All right, keep going with all this advice. Practice self-care, self-awareness. Keep on working on processing emotions and healing. Be bold and make the first move. Yeah, I'll just check the book. Avoid recklessness or moving too fast. Okay, there you go. That fits in. Come into your power. The time is now. Speak up for what you want. If you're serious about sorting things out, you may need to take the lead. All right. Okay. This may involve communicating to someone that you have been working on healing. You're interested in reconnecting, but don't rush. Don't rush them. Don't rush yourself. Just maybe send them a little note. Tell them, say you're sorry for anything you ever did. Sorry for everything, if that's all you can say. You've been working on yourself, and maybe one day you can reestablish a new connection with a new healthier sense of self. Okay, I think that'll be enough for today. I will see you next time.